Hey coders, this is Mr. Wagner here. Today we are going to install Pygame. Pygame is a program that allows us to write fun arcade games in Python. And Pygame is what's known as a library. Okay, so the first thing I want to do to install Pygame is I'd like to go to the Pygame website. So we're going to go to pygame.org, and I want you to just take a quick look at this. Notice how it says projects and news about, etc. But getting started is basically where we're going to go. And if I were to read this, it says Pygame installation. I'd go and read all kinds of stuff here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll down here to where it says Windows installation. Okay. Now, first off, it says make sure to, when you install Python, with the Add Python to Path option selected. If you remember from the previous, I actually had you click on that. Okay, and that was important. Okay, so. So what we are going to do is I'm going to show you how to do this. Notice how it says there is documentation with Python for the Windows installation steps. So, you know, if my instructions are not good enough, you might want to take a peek at that. Certainly you can send me an email at support@codewithmrwagner.com and I'll help you sort it out, okay? But the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to go to the command line. So I'm going to type in cmd, okay, and notice how it says command prompt app. Okay, so see command prompt. That's the program we're going to run. I'm going to click on it. And, you know, it kind of looks like, you know, like a place where a hacker would be typing weird commands and stuff. Okay, but don't get too tied up in that, okay? So what we're going to do is we are going to type in this command here, this command that says py-m pip install blah blah blah. Okay, so I'm going to type in that py-m pip install -U Pygame and then --user. Okay, now with commands like this, you need to be careful about uppercase, lowercase, you know, making sure that there's no spaces that are weird. I'm going to hit enter, and we're going to give this a few seconds to see what happens. Okay, so it's actually trying to install it at this point in time. It says using cache pygame blah blah blah, preparing metadata, and we're just going to give this a chance. Well, it's taking a little bit of time. There's probably an error in this, okay? And it does say there's an error. It says the error originates in a sub-process, blah, blah, blah. And if I were to have gone up here, it says, warning, no setup file exists, running, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I obviously have a problem. Now, in this case, I actually know what the problem is. We have installed a newer version of Python that Pygame does not quite yet know about. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to install a slightly older version of Pygame, which will work just fine. And I'm going to show you how to do that. So if this command here, py-m blah blah blah, does not work, then we're going to do this instead. Notice I'm going to copy this. Okay, I did a right click and copy. Then I'm going to come back into my command prompt. And I'm going to right click, and Windows automatically fills in that py dash, you know, stuff. And then I'm going to put in --pre, okay? And the pre basically means I want to install the previous version. So I'm going to hit enter. And we're going to give this thing a second to think. Collecting Pygame, installing collected packages. So, as you notice, it is magically working. Yay. That's a good sign. Successfully installed Pygame. If you are having trouble installing Pygame, certainly shoot me an email and I'll get you sorted out. Now notice also if we go back to our website on Pygame, it says to test it we can do py-m pygame.examples.aliens. So I'm going to right click on this, hit copy, and then right click and it says py-m pygame, enter. Okay, so I'm going to hit enter. And we're going to just take a second and look at that. Looks like Pygame played a video game for just a second. So I think we're doing pretty well. Now, one other thing that I want to mention here, it says if you get a permissions error, access is denied, then before starting the command prompt, right click and hit run as administrator. So let me show you how to do that. If I were to type in CMD to get my command prompt here, I could right click and do run as administrator. See, that's a command there. Now let me tell you, if you're running on like a school computer, there's a good chance that you're not going to have administrator privileges for installing Python or Pygame for that matter. So you might need to run the replit version of Pygame instead. So just something to keep in mind. And other than that, I think we've made some good progress. So everybody, have a great day, and I'll see you coding. Bye.